All right, we are working on a technical issue over here, but
Oh, remember we did the media source.
it is good to see you guys. Double click on window capture, that's what it is. And just press, yep. I think just click back on that and go in. Maybe no. All right, well, you can't see me at the exact moment of time. So, we are trying to figure that out. Wow. So, what we can do... Hey, we're back! Wow, look at that! It's good to see myself on the screen. That's encouraging. Way to go, producer Andrea, for massive troubleshooting just there. Nicely done. All right, welcome to SaltCo on May 17th. I cannot believe that it is already... We're halfway through May. Guys, next Monday is Memorial Day, right? Next Monday is Memorial Day. So time is flying by. I have some fun announcements, things we're working on. Just awesome stuff is happening. But we are in the last home stretch of the school year. So what I hope you guys will do is go ahead and invite someone to tune in tonight. Because we're going to goof around a little bit. We're going to play some games that are a little bit different, not our usual Kahoot. I mean, we are going to play Kahoot because it's the thing we play while everyone gets here. But go ahead and reach out to the people we haven't seen in a little while. Reach out to I don't know, Milton or Nicole or Cadence or let's see, who else should we reach out to? Ethan Horde has not been here in a minute. The rest of that orange team, Shinoa, yes, send them an invite. Get them a chance to tune in and play some games tonight. We've got some wacky ones. We have stepped up our Zoom game, our Zoom games game during the Mother's Day break. So while we are getting here, while you're inviting those people, what I want to do, I would love to look at that list of people. Missy Brocious just going crazy. I would love to know how you guys celebrated Mother's Day. What did you guys do? It's a week off for us at SaltCo, so I haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks. What are the things? Yes, Kelly Tolman, oh my goodness. What are the things you guys did to celebrate your moms during shelter in place? So as of right now, it's just Missy. So Missy, what are the things you did to celebrate Mother's Day? How did you get celebrated on Mother's Day? While we're inviting all those people, because they need to get here, they need to tune in. If they don't come to SaltCo, then I'm sure they've got crazy busy stuff going on. Missy ate tacos from Heffa, always good stuff. My favorite is they have the Heffa, I think it's just the Heffa taco. It's the Boss taco or whatever it is. And it's got this whole strip of cheese in it. It's like a cheese stick. And they just lay it in there. Jake Pruitt, you need to send me the link to that Kahoot. If it's like a Pruitt's Explained type of situation, that would be hysterical. Maybe we could play that for one of our Kahoot games here coming up. But we've got Heffa tacos. We made a Kahoot. I'm sure there was no embarrassing stuff in the Kahoot. That was just straight up encouragement and love for Mrs. Pruitt. All right, so we got some people trickling in here. Tonight we are playing 3 games. We're playing the Kahoot just to get warmed up as people are showing up. Mary Clausen, Heidi Gabriel, Hannah Gove, John Green. Where's John Green tonight? Get them here, people. You have their contact info. Invite them. Get them on the right. Where has Colin Rowan been? Yeah, I know that, Jake Pruitt. I've been to your house. Where's Colin? Where is John Green with the I don't know in the chat? Well done, sir. Well played. All right, so we're headed over. We're going to get this Kahoot fired up. We're going to start it in a couple of minutes, but you've got some time. Go ahead and get plugged in. And I need to let you guys know something because we play Kahoots in Lightco as well. And I've been playing the last couple of weeks, and I've been destroying the middle schoolers. Like it's honestly been like reassuring. No, I didn't look at the quizzes ahead of time. That definitely didn't happen. But it's been a lot of fun. It's kind of made me feel, like when we would go out and play Gaga Ball and I would just destroy all of you guys every single time that we played. That's kind of much the same feeling that I've been getting. So anyway, I'm sure we'll do those. Those days will return soon. Or yes, I am, Austin. That did just happen. And I had the advantage of being able to look at the answers while I was taking the quiz. But those are insider secrets. That's definitely not going to happen tonight. All right, we've got, thank you, John Green. Let me have my moment. They don't come very often. Let me celebrate the wins in my life when they show up. So again, we've got 17 people here, and the number of people that have said that they're here in the chat is like 4 of you. So if you're here, say hi in the chat. I'd love to know who all is out there. The Shanoas, Kelly Tomans, Ella Helfers, Colin Rowan, a couple of people were in Ignition today. Be great to see him over here. Reach out to him, get them. Oh, Sam's not here. Tessa! So, as you're getting signed into this Kahoot, before Mother's Day, what's up, Abby? Before Mother's Day, Ella's also here. I've said before Mother's Day 4 times in a row. We had talked about doing a talent show online. We are still going to do that, but you guys have some extra time to get your submissions in because, to be honest, this quarantine has me all thrown off, and I forgot that it was Mother's Day. And I was like, we're going to do this awesome thing next week, and we never meet on Mother's Day. So anyway, we are going to do our talent show. We have a couple of submissions already. We're not going to do it this week because we just had a week off, but we are going to do it soon. So send me your 30-ish second clips of whatever your talent is as we're getting signed to this Kahoot. Starting at 7:08. How's that sound, producer?
We just lost 2 players.
We lost 2. What?
Oh
my goodness. Kelly Permit W. I think that
now
means...
only have 8. Now only have 7.
You can't be saying that we're losing players. Everyone's going to go.
Where are you guys going?
Let's see. Did I see that Kelly Tolman was in there? No. Hi, Tessa, Abby. All right, we are back up to 7:08. I think players can join the Kahoot after it starts, can't they?
I don't know.
Someone in the chat, go ahead and confirm that for me. Kelly Shortall, Kenzie, Isabella, where is the red team? Get them here. Let's start with I don't know. I think there's a couple key players in that red team. We can go ahead and start this Kahoot. Couple key players in that red team that could get the whole red squad here. I think Tessa can make it happen. Oh, here we go. Is General Grievous a droid or a cyborg? That's an interesting question. Technicalities. Yes, I forgot to say these are all Star Wars questions. Where's Ellie Mickey at tonight? She hasn't shown up yet. General Grievous is, of course, not a droid. He is, in fact, a cyborg because he has human or alien parts mixed in with his droid parts. So that makes him a cyborg. Ooh, what was Finn's Stormtrooper designation? FN 2187 sounds right. I feel like that seems right. Kelly Shortall in the house. And the pin should stay up on the screen, I think. It's at the bottom. Yeah, perfect. Harrison 2 for 2. Well done. One chunky shake here every week. All right, in Star Wars, The Force Awakens, which planet is home to the Resistance base? It's not Jakku. Did they go... They didn't go back to Endor. It's either... Because it's not the bottom 2. It can't be the bottom 2. It's got to be either Dakar. I guess it's Dakar. Wow, no one got that right.
One person did. Harrison.
One person got that right?
Harrison got it right.
Harrison is pulling away. Well done, Harrison. Was that a guess? I feel like maybe that was maybe a guess. Where does Rey find Luke Skywalker's lightsaber? That is, of course.
I know this one.
Yeah, this
why
is
is it there? I don't remember why it's there.
They never tell us. They set it up as this big, huge story reveal, and then they just never,
Why is it in
never,
the basement?
nope, never come back to it. Maz is like, that's a story for another time, and then we never hear it. So maybe they'll make a standalone movie about how Maz got Luke's lightsaber. Rey scavenges to get by on Jakku. What does Unkar Plutt pay for her finds? I think this is not a correct.
I was gonna say,
It's- I think that they could have chosen a better word to make it less confusing, but it should be red. It should be food, the triangle. But it also could be tokens.
that's what I thought it was.
He calls them portions in the movie, which is why it's kind of confusing. But
This is something.
ooh, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon use this to breathe underwater in The Phantom Menace. Wow,
This is really specific.
Yeah, I want to say it's a rebreather, but I have no idea. This could be anything,
Not
honestly.
doing very well in this.
Did they give it a name in the movies, or do you have to have an extensive knowledge of the comics?
There is two.
Jedi breathing device apparently is a technical answer. Wow. All right, moving on. Harrison and I'm not sure who T-Wag is. Tom Wagner would be. Oh, Tessa Wagner. Duh. Yeah, of course. T-Wag. T-Wag. That's a great name. Can I start calling you T-Wag, Tessa? I think that is classic Tessa, I guess. T-Wag. It's just got so much swag to it, you know? All right. When Finn was a stormtrooper, what was his occupation area? He did sanitation, which is why he knew where there was a dumpster and how to get into the base, but he didn't know where anything really helpful was, so it's all right.
Wow.
Harrison,
It was just taken away.
yep, walking all over everybody. T-Wag is right there, though. Who says, I need help with this giant hairy thing in Star Wars, The Force Awakens? It would not be Han Solo. I'm going to say it's got to be Finn. Because Poe never talks with Han. Yeah, got to be Finn. I don't think Poe ever has a conversation with Han because he shows up at the... Uh-oh, Kelly, I have some scary news. That's not concerning at all in the chat. All right, Qui-Gon Jinn was the Padawan to which Master Jedi? That's great. This is random trivia. Not really. It's not all Force Awakens. This is Episode 1, and there was another Episode 1 question, actually. Oh my goodness, nobody leave your house. It's a good thing we're all sheltered in place because Kelly Shortall is getting her permit to drive a car. Are you kidding me? That is awesome, Kelly. I'm so excited for you. What, have you started taking classes, all that stuff? All right, this junk dealer owns a small shop on Tatooine. What is his name? Sebulba. Wow, just not correct. But have you done any practice driving yet, Kelly? Started yesterday. Wow, nicely done. And you're still, like, you haven't had any accidents, no problems, no nothing, right? All good? Any issues? Okay, nothing. She hasn't said anything yet, so... Harrison has twice as many points as second place Oh, this is a true or false question. The planet Meridun is the home of the Wookiees. That is, of course... You started driving last year? Oh my goodness. I'm not sure what to tell you, Austin. Class started yesterday, though. This is, of course, false because Kashyyyk is the home of the Wookiees. Harrison, yeah, just running away with it. T-Wag and Taco Mama right there. Who served as the genetic template of the clone troopers? Yeah, Sam, I definitely, I feel you. There was an awful lot of the most recent trilogy, and it kind of, it's just not great. Those three were not my favorite movies. I know some people really love them. They just, they didn't do it for me. I really loved the originals, and a couple of the prequels were not bad. They all really had their issues, but the last one, The Rise of Skywalker, was just not good. What did Obi-Wan discover on the ocean planet Kamino? An army of clones being produced for the Republic, or an army of battle droids being developed by Count Dooku? Obi-Wan Kenobi is the sole reason that the whole thing happens, because he goes to Kamino, and then he discovers the clones.
Look at this.
Producer Andrea has the highest answer streak of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Theed is the capital of Colin Rowan. How are you, sir? We are almost done with our Kahoot, and then we are going to hop over to Zoom for some Zoom games.
Can we nerd out over Colin's music real quick?
Oh my goodness, we have to. So, Colin, we're just going to give a shout out. If someone can drop the link to Colin's song, either on Spotify or iTunes, whatever. This is Naboo, by the way. The song that you wrote and produced, it's on Spotify. Andrea, my girlfriend, and I listen to it all the time. It is so good. It came out and I was like, yo, check this out. One of my students produced this. And she's like, okay, all right. And then we listened to it again and again and again. I'm pretty sure at least like 25% of your listens on Spotify are just me and Andrea. It is so awesome.
Wants to hear or not.
Okay, well, that's fair. But you know what? I'm just saying, it's an awesome song. Someone drop the link. Someone go check it out. All right, Harrison, nice job. Way to win. One Chunky Shake coming in third. Second place is Taco Mama. Just barely got beat out by Harrison. I feel like Harrison might have stopped playing. Brocious Clan just crushed it. Fourth place, T-Wag. And in fifth place, I think, who was that in fifth? I can't remember. It was up there and then it went away. Minecraft, yes. All right, so we are playing a game tonight that is a ton of fun, but you need to head over to Zoom. So in the YouTube info section just below, if you click the arrow down, if it doesn't show up, there is a link to our Zoom room. If you were in Ignition, you were just there. It's the same room. Head there. You'll get plugged in and muted, and you won't, I don't think, be able to unmute yourself because we're about to play a game. As we have figured out what youth ministry looks like in 2020, honestly, we have kind of figured that we should play some games over Zoom. And so we have a scavenger hunt for you tonight, and I am super excited. It's going to be an absolute blast. You guys are going to have to find some things in your house, and the first one back wins the round. All right? I'll explain it in just a sec as we start letting people in. But we're going to go ahead and let people in, and then as we do, we're going to switch over to, we're going to mute everyone, perfect, and then switch over to, You unmuted everyone. Mute all. There we go. Oh, yep. We're muting everyone, and then we are headed to like a speaker view or presentation view or something like that.
Share screen.
Not quite. Don't allow them to unmute themselves right now. Perfect. That works for right now. All right, so we've got a whole bunch of people that can play. Everyone can play this game all at the same time. All right, so you need to head over to Zoom. Mute yourself when you get in, but you want to make sure you're listening to the audio through Zoom because you will have no delay. So make sure you're muted on the Zoom. Can you change it so that it's like me, like a bigger picture? There we go. Yes, perfect. They can arrange it however they want to on your guys' screen. But this way, if you're watching on YouTube, you can still see a big picture of what we're about to do. So the video has sometimes cut out and we haven't been able to get back, but you guys will still be able to see the game that we're playing no matter what, and we'll figure out how to get my screen back up if it cuts out. However, the game we're playing tonight is a scavenger hunt. There is no limit, but what you need to do on your screen under participants, you can raise your hand. All right, so go ahead and it'll be under, yes, perfect. Austin already did it. Austin has his hand raised. Perfect. So here is how you win this game. All right, you have to go and get an item, and we're going to switch. It looks like people are getting it. Perfect. Can you, oh, he's joining. All right, so you have to go and get the item, and then the first person to raise their hand in Zoom wins the round. Because this game is chaotic, we need a way to figure out who got back first. So you have to go find the item and then get back and raise your hand in the Zoom feature. Not like physically, like this doesn't count. You have to click the button because what that does is it orders you in the list of the order that you clicked raise your hand. It's used for huge conferences. We're going to use it to keep score. It's a good time. All right. Let's go ahead and switch over to sharing the screen of, yes, yep, perfect. Can everyone see our Wheel of Awesomeness? And then on OBS, can you click on Kahoot, or not Kahoot, on, there we go. Now we've got it. Boom. All right, you guys can see our Wheel of Amazing Things. When the wheel stops spinning, you have to go and retrieve said item and bring it back as fast as possible. If you are listening, you want to make sure you're listening to the Zoom call and not the YouTube. So if you're in the Zoom call playing the game and listening to the YouTube, there's a 10-second delay. So everyone, give me a thumbs up. Oh, Tessa with the emotions. Yeah, okay, I love it. Tessa, John, nice job. All right, so if you find you're having a delay and people are running and you're not sure why, it's because you're listening in the wrong spot, all right?
John, we're going to need to see you.
Well, he's raising his hand in the participants tab. So can you pull up the participants?
Yeah, I meant like when you have an object.
Oh, that's a great point.
Gotta
Yep.
see 'em.
Got to be able to see it. John, your camera must be on. Can we unmute Austin? He has a question. 1 second. Austin, go.
Okay, so since I'm on my phone, do I have to like put my iPhone down and then run and grab something and then come back up?
You can take it with you, but you still have to. Actually, no. That's a good question. You have to set your phone down and then come back to it. So if you're on a phone, you have to leave your phone where you're at, go get the item, and then come back to where you leave it. Got it? All right, we are ready to go.
I'm going to try to fix this real quick. Is that okay?
That I don't think we'll be able to unless you disable my camera on Zoom. If you disable my camera on Zoom, though, that won't help us. So,
That's not right.
yeah, because it can't show up in two spots.
Thank
All right,
you.
so we are going to spin this wheel and then try and figure this out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go find it. We are looking for a parent. The first person to bring us parent. And then raise their hand in the chat. We have Dan Wolf. We need your camera turned on so we can verify. Harrison, you have to raise your hand in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat. Yes, there you go. Harrison has a confirmed person present. Dan, Jake will accept it. Nicely done. Oh, we've got so many hands coming back. Well done. Well done. Ryan, or Tim, present with Austin. Nice job, everybody. Got lots of people. Kelly, how are you? Good to see you. So the reason, for those of you still on YouTube, I forgot to bring a camera with me tonight, so that's why we can't switch back and forth between the camera and the feed. So I kind of goofed on that. But anyway, that's why you need to jump into the Zoom call. Jump into the Zoom call. It's in the info so that you can play the game with us and see all of what's going on. So we are, see the red means it can't. So we are ready to spin again.
Let me get all these hands down real quick.
Go ahead and lower your hand if you have it up. All right, we're ready to go. We are clearing and spinning again. We are looking for a 10 separated squares of toilet paper. 10, so it can't be a long roll. It has to be individually portioned off squares of toilet paper. Harrison looks like he's tearing them. Remember that you have to show it on camera and raise your hand. There's a hand. Harrison winning another point. John is right there. Barb is right there. Yes, so it was Harrison, Barb, Austin, John. Nice job. Top 4. Well done. Well done. Now, here is the challenge. You cannot throw that toilet paper away. You need to return it to the bathroom so that future bathroom users can go ahead and use that toilet paper. Because there's nothing wrong with that toilet paper. You've just portioned it off, like so. John grabbed 9. John, no points for John. He only grabbed 9. All right, so we are going to lower some hands. Nice job. Another round. Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, click on the info. The link to the Zoom call is down there. We will admit you into the game. We are ready to spin. Next item is a belt. We need a belt. We've got a hand up. Harrison. Oh, who was first? Harrison, Barb, Austin. Nice job, friends. Nice job. And then that looks like a top 3. All right, so let's go ahead and lower those hands and then unmute Harrison. I want to bring him in here because he's won every game so far. Harrison, what is the winning strategy to this home hunt game that we're playing?
That's a great question. I think it's just the versus teams, and you can't team versus teams.
Okay. See, I think as you're allowed to say that because you won the last game and Missy came in second or third, I can't remember. But now second place, yes, nice job. Now everyone else, do not let Harrison win this time. All right, we need to dethrone the Brociouses. This cannot happen. We cannot have extended Brocious dominance. All right, get it figured out. We are spinning the wheel. Here we go. Go ahead. Can you turn the sounds on for the wheel? Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, we need a $5 bill. A $5 bill. Boom, Barb, ready to go. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, we went Barb, Harrison, Austin. Looks like Kelly's got one. Remember to raise your hand in the Zoom call. Nice job, guys. Well done. And remember, if you are on YouTube, head over to the Zoom call because there is a ton of hilarious shenanigans going on right now. You do not want to miss it. We will admit you to the Zoom call, and you don't have to play. Just turn your camera off This is where the action, the fun is all happening. All right, spin that wheel. Here we go. I feel like Barb is studying the list, thinking through like the next thing that it could be. We need salt and pepper shakers. Salt and pepper shakers. Wow, wow, wow. Just smashed my hand against a box to get the $5 bill. Austin, be careful. Raise the hand. We've got Barb first place again. Let's go. We've got Barb. We've got Harrison. And then Austin. Austin, you are consistently
Kelly's on here raising her physical hand.
Yes, Kelly. There is a Zoom function. It's on the right-hand side of your screen where you click. Tessa gets the hand in there. You click the button, and it allows you to raise your hand in the chat. It's under someone who wants to give her a walkthrough. Someone raised their physical hand. How do you get to that raise your hand screen? Someone just put your hand up if you can tell Kelly how to find that button. All right, unmute Missy Brocious. Missy, how do you get to that raise your hand?
So you click the participants button at the bottom, and then you'll see the raise hand in the lower right of that screen.
Participants, raise hand in the lower right. Oh, she's got it. That's what I'm talking about. Nice job, Missy. Nice job, Kelly. All right, we are spinning again. Each time an item gets removed. Yes, Austin, you're consistently top 3. You're right there every time. We need a chocolate bar. Everyone just vanishes immediately. They're gone. We need a chocolate bar. A chocolate bar. No chocolate. Oh, the ferocious first place, second place dominance is over.
She just, I heard Missy's, I didn't hear her. I saw her say in the pantry.
Harrison is taking the
Austin.
L.
Austin has a-
Austin in first. Barb again, second place. Nice job. Austin. Kelly, there you go, Kelly. Yes. Way to go. Well done. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you guys, if you are, because we have, 8 people in the Zoom call? And there are 17 people watching on YouTube. What's happening on the Zoom call is so much more interesting than just the wheel spinning. Because that's all you're able to see on YouTube is just this wheel spinning.
Ready, set.
Here we go. We're spinning. YouTube, you get to see the wheel spin, and then that's it. We need a pet's toy. A pet's toy. Bonus points if you can bring me Ginger. First place goes to Barb again! Let's go! Barb just edged out Austin. It was so close. John also just a second or two behind. Nice job, John. Harrison, Kelly.
Get Ginger.
Missy is going to get that bonus point. She's going to get Ginger. I know it. I know it. She disappeared. She hasn't gotten up for anything else so far. She's going to get Ginger. And guys, she's gonna win this round if she gets Ginger. I'm sorry. There is no second place. It's just straight first place if the Brociouses can get Ginger on the screen. John is going to go for one of their exotic pets that they have in the Green household. Barb has taken off as well. Nope, John
Kelly's gotten her cash.
Ginger! Oh my goodness. What a guy. Oh, she's the best. Oh, all right. We have to keep going. I'm going to start sobbing over here. Harrison's at a disadvantage. He's already got the doggo in his arms. We need a bag of chips this time. A bag of chips. John's gone. Kelly is still there. Kelly is tired. I think Kelly's exhausted. We have Barb is just dominating. Those are, what are those? What kind of chips were those? And then Austin in second. Are those salt and vinegar vintners? Salt and vinegar? No, just regular. Just regular. Regettes. That's what those are. That's a stick of gum, Kelly. That does not count. Can you let Gina in? All right. So, Austin, nice job. Missy, we've got another person jumping into the game. All right, guys, we have time for, we're going to do 2 more rounds because the wheel is getting smaller and smaller. We are looking for just anything unopened. Unopened,
Kelly,
anything.
where's that gum, Kelly? You have that stick of gum.
Boom, Barb, Harrison, gotta be quick.
that's open.
That is opened. That is opened. It's something
Oh,
unopened.
got a box?
Unopened.
Is
It's
this
a
dinosaur?
dinosaur. It's unopened. I don't know if that counts. Okay, so
That chocolate bar.
Yep.
Bottle.
we're gonna go Harrison, John, Kelly, Barb, Austin. Nice job. Wow. Nice job, everybody. All right, we've still got at least 5 more people just watching on YouTube. And how many? We've got time for 1 more round?
Mhm.
Oh, we've got time for 2 more rounds
Okay.
still. 2 more rounds. Here we go. Spin that wheel. We're looking for a pickle. A pickle. We need a pickle. Who's got a pickle? Tessa does not look like she has a pickle. No pickles in the Wagner house.
Oh,
John is
great.
back, ready to go. Oh, those are good pickles too.
Harrison's on the
Harrison is back. Nice job. Those are John brought back premium pickles.
Oh,
More
Barb
great
is
pickles. Barb is on. She is
cardio.
crushing
Her cardio.
everything. My goodness. So how many of you guys have not missed a single round? How many of you guys have gotten the item every single round? I think it's Barb and Austin. Kelly, I'm pretty sure you missed one when you brought us the stick of gum.
Part of a Fitbit, I
For
feel
the
like
bag
her
of
steps
chips.
she's taking are just like
That's-
she is going tonight.
Barb, do you have a Fitbit on? Can you tell us how many steps
I
you've
mean,
taken?
How are you breathing?
Yeah,
Barb?
how is your cardio treating you in this moment, Barb?
I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm just learning a lot. But my health is like a level.
Okay.
It makes it a little easier, but I'm still sweating a lot.
Nice job. Nice job. All right, well, we got 1 more round. We are going to lower all those hands, and then we're going to spin this wheel 1 more time. Do you guys want to see the other items that are on the wheel? That's too bad. We're going to spin it anyway. We're looking for a drawing of a stick man. Boom!
Oh!
Kelly, that was ready to go. I feel like she had preemptively drawn that on the thing. All right, Austin also right there. John, so it went Kelly, Austin, John, Harrison, Barb. Nice
Tessa.
job. And then Tessa, nice job. Wow. A pickle is all the way downstairs. Tessa said, I just saw that in the chat. Nice job. All right, guys, we are going to give yourselves a round of applause, first of all. That was awesome. You guys are great. We're going to head back over to YouTube. You guys can stay here for the moment, but we're going to kick you out soon. So you can either return to the waiting room or leave. We'll bring you guys back. We're going to stop screen sharing the perfect and then stop sharing and see if we can get into boom, ready to go. How about that? All right, so let's take stock of some of these casualties in the chat. We got Austin Westring stubbed his toe. I'm sorry for you, sir. We've got several misclicks, pickles all the way downstairs. Austin smashed his hand and his toe in the same game. Nice job, guys. That was a lot of fun. We're going to play another Zoom game that is less cardiovascularly intense. I don't know if I said that right or not, but it's less like I got tired watching you guys in that last game. I'm not going to get tired watching you guys in the next game. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But go ahead and, again, bring your friends back. Shoot them a text. Let them know Ken's about to start his awesome sermon. So you should come hang out with us for just a couple minutes and then come play a super low-key game. But so that you guys can catch your breath, I'm going to go ahead and pray, and then we'll get started. Lord, thank you for all my friends who are here tonight. Thank you for YouTube and Zoom and being able to play some games and have some fun. And I pray that you would just give me your words to speak and help me to convey the message that you have for us tonight. We love you, and in Jesus' name, amen. Whew. All right. So we are starting a new sermon series talking about healthy connections, talking about the connections in our lives that help us to maintain a healthy lifestyle, a healthy sense of belonging and social interaction with the people around us, right? So what has been, and I need you guys to interact in the chat because I really don't like awkward silences, but I can sit in them forever. So what has been the most meaningful relationship in your life to this point? So what has been the single most meaningful relationship in your life to this point? So I am really just going to, fill some air time here for a couple seconds until I start seeing some responses. But we're looking for meaningful relationships. For me, there's several people that I could think of, but I want to talk about one guy. And we're not going to talk about mentors tonight. We're going to talk about those another week. But John with the relationship with Jesus, that is what we're talking about tonight. Your mom. So for me, a really incredibly meaningful relationship after my relationship with Jesus, right, has been someone that many of you guys know at church is my mentor, Jeff Hutchison, right? And so this is a guy that when I was just a fresh out of college, didn't really know what was going on, kind of took me under his wing and did some mentoring and discipleship and just did life with me. And we went golfing and ate tacos, and he helped me to become the youth pastor that I am today. Not just from helping me get connected and get plugged in here at Ginger Creek, but also from a maturity and understanding who I was as a human being. So it's just incredibly valuable, that relationship to me. So I see several best friends, my mom, my relationship with Jesus. We're going to talk about several relationships, and all of them have elements of brokenness in them. And tonight, I want to talk about our relationship with Jesus. So for me, since we've been in this shelter in place, in this quarantine, right, my relationship with Jesus has been kind of like a roller coaster, right? When I was a student, when I was younger, I was in college, I always imagined like my relationship with Jesus being like this escalator, right? I would just go straight up, and I'd get constantly closer, constantly more and more like this super Christian type of person, right? And I would just get closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to Jesus my entire life. Well, how many of you guys know that that is not how our faith works, right? Can I get an amen? Like, that is not how our relationship with Jesus works the majority of the time. Maybe in a perfect world, you would be able to just constantly improve in your relationship with Jesus, and you would constantly fall more and more in love with Jesus. But that's just not how our lives are set up. That's not how our lives work. For me, since we've been in shelter in place, I've had times, right, where I have woken up and I've been like, boom, here we go, Jesus, me and you, I'm going to grab my coffee, I'm going to do my devotions, let's do this. That's been maybe like a third or a half of the days. And then the other third of the days, it's been like, oh, okay, I'm really sleepy this morning, I'm going to get my day started, and then I'll do my devotions later on. And then of those days, I would say probably half, I just never get to my devotions. I just put it off. There's always something else going on. I'm always distracted. I'm always busy, right? Which doesn't make any sense to me because we're sheltered in place. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to go and do all these things. I should have more time, but I don't somehow, and it all fills up. And so tonight we're going to just kind of go back to the basics. We're going to go back to why Jesus is here, why Jesus came, what he gives us, and what that means for us for the rest of our lives. So the mentors we talked about, sometimes when I had my relationship with Jesus, he would give me homework, or he would give me like an assignment, which I think it was really interesting because most mentor relationships that I've had, other than my one with Jeff, it's just been like, yeah, let's grab some coffee and talk about life. But Jeff was so serious about it. He was like, hey, next time we get together, I want you to do this. I want you to bring me this. Show me that you've done this. And that is kind of a picture of like this cool assignment that I got, that I had to do, that helped me in my life, right? Jesus had an assignment too. Jesus came to earth on a mission. Jesus understood his life purpose and knew that his crucifixion would be a time of great suffering, right? But he also knew that God could bring him the comfort he needed and was the only one who could offer that comfort. Jesus' mission was designed not just to come and live an awesome life and impact everyone he came in contact with during his life, but his life was designed to change the world. So I'm going to read our passage tonight is John chapter 17, and it's a longer passage. It's verses 1 through 12. And this is Jesus explaining why he came, what he came to do. After this, Jesus said, as he looked towards heaven and prayed, Father, the hour has come. Glorify your Son, that your Son may glorify you. For you granted him authority over all people, that he might give eternal life to all those you have given him. Now this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. I have brought you glory on earth by finishing the work you gave me to do. And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began. I have revealed you to those whom you gave me out of the world. They were yours, and you gave them to me, and they have obeyed your word. Now they know that everything you have given me comes from you. For I gave them words you gave me, and they accepted them. They knew with certainty that I came from you, and they believed that you sent me. I prayed for them. I am not praying for the world, but for those you have given me, for they are yours. All I have is yours, and all you have is mine. And the glory has come to me through them. I will remain in the world no longer, but they are still in the world, and I am coming to you. Holy Father, protect them by the power of your name, the name you gave me, so that they may be one as we are one. While I was with them, I protected them and kept them safe by that name you gave me. None has been lost except the one doomed to destruction, so that Scripture would be fulfilled. And then he finishes, I am coming to you now, but I say these things while I am still in the world, so that they may have the full measure of my joy within them. I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, for they are not of the world any more than I am of the world. My prayer is not that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. They are not of the world, even as I am not of it. Sanctify them by the truth. Your word is truth. As you send me into the world, I have sent them into the world. For them I sanctify myself, that they too may be truly sanctified. Now there is a lot in here. What I want to pull out is just a couple of statements that Jesus makes about his relationship with us, and how through him we have been given this new life, this life that he has with the Father. He says, as I and you are one, talking about him and the Father, so too, Holy Father, protect them by the power of your name, the name you gave me, so that they may be one as we are one. While I was with them, I protected them and kept them safe by the name you gave me. None of them has been lost, except the one who, there he's talking about Judas Iscariot, who would betray him, right? So Jesus comes to the world, and he comes for a purpose. He accomplishes all of these things that he is having this conversation with God that he says he's come to do. He's come to live and protect us, to show us who God is and how we're supposed to live. And he has come to give us the words that God gave him to give to us. But then he also came to suffer and to die. He came because God sent him to be an offering for us on the cross. Jesus comes and he offers us a life that's different than what we've experienced before. It's different than the life that we were born into, right? All of us are born and we have this fallen sin nature, and we are the world all around us is broken. But Jesus offers us something different. He offers us like a renewed life. It's like he talks about with Nicodemus being born again, right? Jesus wants us to experience life that's completely committed to him and centered on him. When he talks about being one with the Father, that is how he wants us to be with him. He wants us to be in a relationship with him and to spend time with him. And the way that you become one with Jesus is through spending time with him. It's through praying and reading the Bible, reading his word, and worshiping him. He offers us this gift, right? This gift of forgiveness and reconciliation. More than that, abundant life in this world and eternal life in heaven. It's an amazing gift, and it has radically changed my life, and it will change yours if you haven't already experienced that, if you haven't accepted it already. I want to pause here for a second, because all that I see around us right now, I see two things. I see so much brokenness and pain and hate, right? I see our world that is divided into two camps, right? There is the group of people that want to shelter in place until forever, and no one should ever go outside. And we have people who don't want to do that, right? We have people who think that the virus has been overhyped, and then through social media and the media, these two groups are pitted against each other, right? And we see that even outside of just the virus. We see people protesting, and we see counter-protesters, we see Republicans, we see Democrats. Everything is pitted against each other. And I was reminded this last weekend just how broken our world is, especially right now. And that's the world that's not that different to the world that Jesus entered into. Jesus entered into a world that was full of brokenness and full of injustice. And Jesus doesn't send us to be like this giant. He doesn't come and restore all things immediately, right? Jesus enters into that brokenness with the people. He comes and he sits with the sinners and the tax collectors, right? He comes and he has conversations with the Pharisees, these two groups that are pitted against each other. He engages with both of them. He comes and he talks with people. He talks with not just Jews, he talks with sinners, he talks with Gentiles, right? He talks with Roman officers. He has all of these interactions with people. And the common thing that we see through it is he speaks life and love. And he seeks to love every single person he comes in contact with. Sometimes that meant rebuking, like the Pharisees, right? He also had some strong words for sinners that he came across. But this world that we live in that's so pitted against itself, We have that not just in this coronavirus situation that we're in currently, but it's politically, it's economically, it's racially. Everywhere we see lines are drawn. But Jesus also, that way that he interacted with people this last weekend has shown me this other group of people that exist in our world right now. We see all of this brokenness and all of this pain and all of this hate and agony going on. But there are also really encouraging, creative, beautiful things happening. There are amazing people doing things that are encouraging and loving to their neighbors. If you want to share one of those stories in the chat, I'd love to read a couple. But at Ginger Creek, we have the Help Center, right? And we have people who are going and bringing food to people who have lost their jobs because of the coronavirus. We have Hesed House, which is where it's the second largest homeless shelter, not just in our city, but in all of Illinois. And so all of our friends over at Hesed House have had this massive upheaval where they've had to move out, and they were living in a hotel for a while. And we had this group of people go in and completely rehab and redesign Hesed House so that our friends over there could come back and live in their home, this place that has become home to them. We've been bringing food to people. We've been sending money to people. We have been investing in our community. And it's not just Ginger Creek. It is other churches. It's other groups. It's other ministries. I've seen, we talked about one of our friends at Ginger Creek just this morning. Her name is Denise, and she was talking about how she just started social distancingly, I guess that's an adverb now, praying for the people in her community. Guys, here's my point. All of that stuff happens because Jesus has a relationship with us and he has changed our hearts. When we experience God, he wants us to experience breakthrough in our lives and bring that breakthrough to our communities through the calling that he has given us. He doesn't just come to save us, to get us out of hell and into heaven. This relationship he has with us is so much more than that. It takes on a life that we never knew was possible here on the earth. And that love, that new life never ends. It never changes. It is the thing that Christ left with us, was this mission that when we experience him, when we have this relationship with him, he will give us breakthrough in the areas of our life where we see brokenness and we see pain. And all of this over here is just waiting for God to break through. It's waiting for his church to break through. And then he gives us that calling through compassion and through love for others. Jesus' love for you and for me is unlike any other love you can experience in life. You can have an amazing relationship with your parents or your friends or your mentors, right? Or maybe even your spouse someday. But all of those relationships fall short because of the human dimension, because of the human sin, because of the brokenness in our world. Because Jesus was and is God, his love is truly perfect and completely unconditional. And that love that he has for us changes us. It gives us a new life, a new way of being. And that is what creates all of these situations over here where we see inspiration and creativity and love and encouragement. And so my challenge for you guys is as unconditional and unchanging as Jesus' love for us, it's going to remain strong. It's going to remain faithful. My challenge for you is to stay strong, to stay faithful in your relationship, in your time with Jesus, because that encouragement, that life that he brings isn't going anywhere. In the midst of all of this pain and brokenness that we see over here, Christ's love is not going anywhere. The way that he calls us to love our communities and the change, the impact that that's having, the encouragement, the life that that brings isn't going anywhere. It's unconditional. It will never stop. So as you go, and what I would love to do, if you could go ahead and leave a couple comments because I know there's a lot of you listening, which is awesome. But how have you seen God encourage? Have you seen people encourage and uplift people that are hurting right now? What are things that you've seen? Maybe it's just been on social media. You haven't seen it in person. But what have you been seeing people doing that has encouraged and uplifted people in their community? Maybe it's just been one person. Maybe it's been a whole group of people. I want to know those things because I want to be encouraged if you were encouraged. So share those with us. I would love to know what those are. We are going to get ready to play another game, but I would love if we could see some of those examples that you guys have, and maybe we can Zoom a couple people in if they have awesome stories that they want to share. But I'm not seeing any people commenting in the chat, so I'll sit here. I'll just wait. It's fine. I'm in no hurry. Producer Andrea, what do you have any stories that you have seen that have been super encouraging that you want to share with us?
Wow, put me
Just right on the spot.
on the spot.
No? Is that a no?
I mean, it looks like John Green had one.
Oh, John. While I'm reading John's, you go ahead and think of one, okay?
Okay.
Rebecca volunteers with Meals and Wheels to deliver food to people in need. I would love to hear more about Meals and Wheels. I have mainly been focusing on self-improvement. That's super important, John. If I lean forward, the screen gets super dark. That's interesting. Tessa says, on a TikTok, my friend sent me the church put pics of their families in the pews for Easter Sunday for the pastor. So it was like he was preaching to them. That's super cool. And that's a cool way to encourage the pastors and the people that, because like there's no church. I mean, church happens. We are the church. It's larger than just this building. But when we make all of the videos happen for Sunday morning, it's an empty room. So I love that idea, Tessa. That's really cool. Kelly said, my swim group connects with each other every week on FaceTime and just talk about what we've been going through. That's great. I love that. Meals on Wheels asterisks.
Because he's earlier, he didn't say it right.
Meals on Wheels, not Meals and Wheels. Got it. All right, maybe another story or two. Thank you guys. I love that. Maybe we should do like a whole bunch of pictures of people. That would be a cool way to bless Pastor Kevin, and we just blow up a whole bunch of people's pictures and put them all over the auditorium, so it feels like he's preaching to a full auditorium. That's a really cool idea, Tessa. I like that a lot. Kelly said that's what we've been doing to stay active. It's been super hard to stay active. It's been a journey. Honestly, I've gone on a lot of walks. But other than that, I'm not super active anyway. We sent the Pruitt's ice cream. I would love if we could just bombard the Pruitts with some gifts this week. I think.
I thought you were going to say I would love.
No. I would. Pastor Kevin is an amazing leader, and he has been leading in the midst of a crisis, right? And I just think he's been doing a phenomenal job. So if we could, here's what I want you to do. If you are in on this, text me and I will, or just raise your hand, leave a comment. Can you write down a list of all the people that are in on this? And we're going to get like a student ministry care package for the Pruitts. Jake, I see you're here. You better not spoil this for us. You better not just go ahead and this is a surprise, all right? So if you're in, let's make a care package for the Pruitts. I think that's an awesome idea. We'll get it to him, and we'll do the whole like pictures of people in the pews. We'll see what we can make happen. All right. Missy is in. Anyone else? Jake, I'm assuming you're in. You don't get to partake in the consumption of the care package, unfortunately. So go ahead as you're getting in on this, and I'm going to reach out to. So the Wagners are in. So we've got the Wagners and Missy Brocious. And then what I would love is if you guys would. John left? How are you just going to leave in the middle of the message? You were here for that. Never mind. We're making a care package for the Pruitts to just thank them and encourage them. So are the greens in? Are the greens in?
Give him a second.
Yeah, there's a 10-second delay. I always forget about that. Had to go get ice cream.
Jealous.
Yep. Barb is in. Are you making a list?
Isn't that comments the list?
Oh, yeah. I think the live chat goes away after a
You can
period of
export
time.
it.
Oh, you can? Oh, well, let's do that. John Green is in. All right, so go ahead and head back over to Zoom. We're going to get ready to play this last game because I like playing games and we've got a little bit of time left. So bring people back. This last game, there is zero cardiovascular involvement, okay? There is zero running around. You guys can just continue to, have some Gatorade or whatever you're drinking to rehydrate and get back into the Zoom. Looks like we've got some people waiting.
I'm going to admit them.
Yep, you can go ahead and admit them. And we'll stay here for a little bit. We don't need to start screen sharing yet. We've got some more people. Missy just got there. Hello, friends. Barb is sideways. There we go. Tessa is back. So those of you that are here right now, get the rest of the people that are out there into the Zoom call. That would be great because this game is substantially more interesting if it's fun. Or if not if it's fun. It's going to be fun if there's more people. So if you could, text people, get them into the Zoom call, that would be great. Harrison's back. Love it. There are 15 people watching on YouTube. I want to see if we can get 15 people into the Zoom call. That's what I would love to see. So if you can make it happen, I will give all of you a virtual high five. How about that? For incentive. Wow. Is Missy just got Ginger on the camera? Ginger! Can you make that like the main picture? Oh my goodness, spotlight that. Yo, Ginger! Okay, deep breaths, Ken. Bring it back over here. That's good. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, while we're waiting for 15 people to show up in the Zoom call, all of you just deserve some yeah, Ken, no, I imploded. Yeah, imploded works. Can we make some, encouraging noise for producer Andrea? Because she has had a crazy long day. I don't even want to get into it with you guys, but there's been a lot of driving involved. She's exhausted, and she is here because she is a youth ministry superhero. So just, I don't know if we could unmute everyone. No, we shouldn't do that because that would make a lot of noise. Yes, John is making noise. Barb is clapping. I love it. All right. We've got 7 people here. Andrea seriously makes this happen every week. We would not have youth group right now without Andrea. We would figure it out, but it would not be this cool. So that's all I have to say about that. All right, if you are still watching on YouTube, you need to head over to Zoom because you're not going to be able to see me, and it's way more interesting on Zoom if you can see all the people. So we are playing First to 10, Quarantine Edition. So the way that this game works, you are going to keep track of your score on your hands, on your digits, just like that. Everyone show me your digits. Nice job. Woo! Easy peasy. This game only applies to things that have happened during quarantine, during shelter in place, okay? So there's like one that's like has done my laundry. Okay, that has to have happened during quarantine. I'm assuming you have all done laundry at some point, right? Yeah, right. No, Kelly is not. I love it. Okay, so this is just an example one. You guys can see the screen, right? You can see the logo guy, right? Yes? Okay. Let's turn that title graphic off, and we can go ahead and spin the wheel. Title graphic is off, and spin. This is an example. This is not the real deal. So, been part of a group project online. So, if you've been part of a group project online, you would put a finger up. Has anyone had that happen? Yes, John has. Perfect. Kelly has. Missy, I'm sure, has been a part of a couple. Yes. You can only get 1 point per item. So, let's say you've been part of 9 group projects, you only get 1 point. That makes sense to everybody? Yes? Nods. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, cool. All right. The first person to get to 10 not only wins a virtual high five, but we need to come up with an awesome prize. If you have an awesome prize idea, raise your hand in the chat and let me know what it is. Yes, Missy, awesome prize. Unmute. Awesome prize. Tacos, it is. All right. Where should we get tacos from, Missy? Heffa?
Sure.
We'll support local business and do Heffa tacos.
Kelly, have an idea?
Kelly also has an idea. Yes.
There we go.
Kelly.
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. All right. So if Missy wins, we'll get tacos. If Kelly wins, we'll get chicken nuggets. All right. Here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. First to 10. It's going to be kind of rapid fire, so it's going to keep
I
moving.
already did it on
Oh.
accident.
That's the one.
was
Cried is the first one. I've got a point.
That was a quick
Yep.
spin.
I'm up
Sorry.
there. All right. That's one for me. Yes. All right. Let's.
I'll do a longer spin this time.
Okay. Perfect. Spin. Here we go. Tried a new food. Kelly has 2. Barb has 2. Harrison, I have not. John has. Missy has. Wait, what did we? We made bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, didn't we?
I made them.
I tried them. I'm up to 2. All right. If you had a really crazy food that you tried, raise your hand in the chat, and we'll call on you. If it was really crazy, like calamari, but crazier than calamari, because calamari is not that crazy. Barb is like, I ate calamari for dinner tonight. All right, spin the wheel. Oh, wait, Kelly. We'll come to you and Kelly after this one. Binged an entire season of a show. Yep, of course. Kelly, what was the crazy food that you ate?
I tried pickles and ice cream.
Ew.
Okay.
Was it good?
Was it good?
It was an interesting flavor.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kelly. Someone who binged something. Let's go. Barb, what did you binge the entire season of?
Oh, well, there's been a few things.
Yes.
I did Grey's Anatomy. Their new season came out.
Yep.
Bill Gates, 100 Humans. That was really good.
Oh.
Wow.
American Horror Story. That
Yes.
was really good.
Okay.
Yeah, those are a few,
Okay. All right. Very interesting. 3 is the high score currently, right? Yep. 3.
John has, is that
John has 2.
Okay.
Tessa, you have 1. Harrison has 1. 2. The L. All right. Let's spin the wheel. Had a relative ask what you've been up to since quarantine. Yes. Everyone got points on that one. Gina, if you can, in the chat, Gina, that is how you can participate. If you do not have a webcam, let us know each question if you have a point or not, and we'll get it figured out. because we want you to participate. All right, we've got up to 4. Go ahead and spin. I feel like there's probably not a story. It's just an awkward, I've been doing homework and stuff. Started and finished reading a physical book. A physical book. I think 5 is the high score, isn't it? Is 5 the high possible?
No, Barb has 6.
Have we had 6 questions?
What?
Missy is saying no. Kelly is saying no. Because we've had...
Barb's counting on her to figure out. The first one was practice.
Yeah, the first one was practice. Maybe not. 5, okay. Missy. Oh no, let's do Kelly. What physical book did you read? Oh, Kelly's gone.
Okay, bye, Kelly.
Bye, Kelly. Oh, okay.
What book?
What physical book did you read?
It was like this spending one. Like my coach just like sent it out. He was like, just read this, and I'm like,
Oh, okay. All right.
Did Tessa read a book too?
Yeah, Tessa, did you have a finger up there? What physical book did you read?
No.
Oh, she did not. Okay. High score is 5. We've got lots of 5s. 1, 2, 3 5s. John has 3. Harrison has 2. Man, John's got his hand up. What's up, John? Can we unmute John really quick?
Sup?
Basically, because you are reading those kind of books, I'm going to allow that one. In this particular instance, I love it. Are you thinking, hold on, can we unmute him again? Are you thinking about going to DePaul? All right, John, we got to catch up. We got to catch up soon, first of all. Second of all, congratulations if you are done. If you haven't graduated yet, just all of the congratses. Okay? Well done. Congrats, sir. All right. We also need to figure out how we're going to do our end of year graduation thing, but that's another conversation for another time. We will celebrate big. Big, big, big. All right. Has anyone woken up before 7:30? I have not. I don't know what that is. Missy is up to 6. John's up to 5. We've got 2 6s now. Hey, Gina. We've got Harrison finally scored a point there. Looks like everyone scored on that one. So you guys are not sleeping in, I don't think. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. All right, so we've got 6, a new high score. Let's roll. Oh, okay. Now the truth comes out. Who has watched someone else's church online, not Ginger Creek?
I do it every weekend.
I have. I have, for research purposes, watched several churches and youth groups during shelter in place. There's some crazy stuff happening out there, people. All right, Kelly she's up to 7. Barb has as well, also up to 7.
No, she has it. She's at 6.
Oh, just at 6. Okay. Don't worry, Kelly. I'm not going to ask you what church you watched. Let's spin the wheel. I think Gina Gina, you came in late, so I don't know if you had 2 or 3.
Yes.
You have 3 now, but did you get one for the last? Anyway. Next one. Visited an online zoo or museum. Missy, of course. Kelly getting that one as well. Gina's up to 4. Barb is at 7, it looks like. So we've got a 7, 2 7s, and 8.
Tessa's disappeared.
Tessa is gone. Harrison has stopped keeping his... Oh, Tessa's got 3. Harrison's just given up. He stopped putting his fingers up. All right. Let's spin the wheel. We've got 2 more, potentially, because Kelly's got 8. Fought with a parent. Come on now. That's not possible. Hasn't happened for anyone. Kelly scored again. What? Gina's up to 5. Barb's up to 8. Tessa's up to 4. John's had a couple little fights. He's up to 7. Kelly, let's bring Kelly in here because Kelly, you can win the game on this next spin and get some chicken nuggets delivered to you via DoorDash. But here's the real question: was the fight worth the potential chicken nuggets? No is the correct answer. No is the correct answer. All right. For that, we're going to deduct a point from Kelly. I'm just kidding. No, Kelly's still got 9. Kelly's still got 9. Let's make sure it's going to be a good one for this last one. If you can, yeah. There we go. Um, 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 I like that one. Have you been to your parents' job that's not at home? Not at home. Kelly with 10 wins it. Kelly, tell us about the job that you went to that was not sheltered in place.
So kind of my dad invited me to his place near Funway, and so his job, he actually owns his own business. It's called Shortall Meters.
Okay.
So what I did the whole thing building meters for people that actually need it. So yeah, I thought it was really cool. And he's like, so this is gonna be your little business when you're old enough. And I'm like, oh cool. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So, friends, it is 8:21. Kelly, you've won yourself some chicken nuggets. Let's make some claps for the chicken nuggets. Here is the situation. What I have realized today is that we have, typically in student ministry, we build our calendar such that there are 3 big events, which of course are Swarm, Generate, and The Hill. And then we have these 3 littler events, like Paint Wars, the Christmas party, and the Glow Party, right? Those are our big 3 and our little 3, right? I am in the process of putting together a virtual big 3. All right. There's not information I can give out yet because we're still working on a date, but we are putting together a virtual big 3 experience. I would love for you guys to send me some ideas on how we could have a little 3 type of experience, like Paint Wars, but obviously we can't do Paint Wars because of the coronavirus. So what would be some little 3 type of events, ideas that we could do that we could maybe, do towards the end of this summer? If you have an idea, throw your hand up because I would love to hear it so that we can stay socially distanced and still have something that's like Paint Wars or Missy Brocious. Yes.
So, can we do some kind of a drive-by for our graduates?
I think that's a great idea. I think that's entirely doable as well. So every year, we've always had an end of the summer. Well, I guess last year was the first year we really did it big. We've had a baptism service, and we also did our senior graduation stuff at the end of the summer. So it doesn't look like we're going to have a baptism anytime in the near future, but I would love to have a drive-by. That's an awesome idea, Missy. I love that. And very, very doable. So what else? What other ideas, fun things we could do and stay socially distanced? Missy with another, let's go.
So do you think that we could figure out a way to do a big bonfire so we could physically be at church and have a big enough circle?
So, at the end of this month, it's looking like we'll move on to phase 3, right?
Yeah.
Which means we can gather in groups of 10.
Oh, that's still just 10.
And then if we continue to do well, the thing that'll bump us up to stage 4 gets us up to 50. So that's where we're really trying to figure out what this summer could look like. But if we did get up to 50, I would feel more confident that we could just spread everybody out and have a massive bonfire. I think that's a good idea if we can have 50. But yeah. Anybody else? And we are coming to the end of our night here, so if there's not any, we'll just go ahead and pray and then head our separate ways. Last call for ideas / student inspiration.
Text them.
Text me, beat me, if you want to reach me. Missy, again, hand up. Let's go.
Okay, so like I've seen in some places like people will do church in their cars, kind of like a drive-in kind of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like,
We could do youth group in our cars. And then we could just have a couple of people up front hosting, playing an upfront game or something like that. Like have you guys seen the Hot Ones or Spicy Wings or whatever it's called?
Eat hot wings.
You eat hot wings and do trivia stuff.
Oh,
What's that show called? The Hot
It's
Ones?
called hot ones on YouTube.
It's called The Hot Ones. It's on YouTube. And
It's just hot ones.
Hot Ones. And it's like insanely hot chicken wings.
Anyway, you would do it up front.
Yeah, we would do it up front, play games like that, the Blender Dash, etc. And you guys can all stay in your car and maybe figure out how that all would work. I think that's a good idea. We could do a drive-in type of situation. I like it. I like it. All right, well, I really badly need to go to bed, friends, because I'm exhausted and old. So I am going to sign off of here, but I'm going to pray and then text me if you want to be part of, and I have several responses already, our Pruitt care package. We're going to make that happen. I will see you guys. I'll put that together and we'll talk about how to make that happen. All right. So, Missy with another hand. Yes.
it was an accident.
Oh, Ginger, did you bump the raise your hand button? Ginger, you just wanted to say hi. All right, guys, I'm going to pray and then you can hop off. Lord, thank you for my friends tonight. Thank you for hanging out and playing some games and just having some fun. I pray that you would keep us all safe, keep us well, and I pray that you would make it so that we can get back together again soon. We love you. We do all this in your name. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, friends, have an awesome rest of your day, evening. Stay safe, and love Jesus. Bye, guys.